Hello, welcome to Total War Warhammer 2. Silrace here, learning how to play dwarves. I'm gonna do the same thing as I did with Helbron, which is to say, playing Thorgrim here on easy difficulty. This is on easy difficulty for like 30-40 turns. Figure out how the start of this campaign goes, how the dwarves technology and buildings and units work and so on. Now, before I do anything else, I'm going to mention that there was some technical difficulties, and so I have already done the first fight and second fight as well prior to recording this. So there is that. Anyways, and also let's jump right into this combat. I don't want to let this guy run into the building for reinforcements, so I'm gonna try and slaughter him right now with what I have. And I am going to do this manually here, learning how to dwarf on the battlefield. Also, this is streamed live on Twitch, so if you are interested in that sort of thing, link in the description below. Okay, now let's dwarf. Alright,
Grudge thrower.
so let's put the archers on the back line.
Dwarf warriors.
Make the warriors the very front line, I suppose. Hammers to there. Dwarf warriors right here. Miners will have to be a frontline unit for the moment. And you, mister, gonna put you like right here, and you're gonna help defend against this craziness. Now, I still have, like, as I said, I have done this before, and I haven't figured out exactly how to best use the catapult yet. Like, is this the idea of like shooting the front unit and then have essentially, when they are running in a lockstep formation like this, shoot the front unit, and if it overshoots, it hits the unit behind. That seems kind of like the reasonable assumption of doing it that way, like that. Alright. I'm gonna see if we can do a little bit of work here. Alright.
Understood, Lord.
Let's get rid of the orc archers first. Those are... I mean, the goblin archers are probably much weaker, which is why we get rid of the orc archers first. Alright.
Dwarf warriors.
Can I get a duel of the lords here?
I am your high king. Scoff vengeance. We demand blood.
You start shooting those.
For the ancestors.
I'm gonna use my backline to get rid of their backline. Alright, already one of their archer support is gone. You had a thing. Let's pop this on minus 24 melee defense hacks for 44 seconds. That is a really long time. That should make these big ones easier to deal with for my hammers. So that is that. I don't know what the green thing is. What does it do?
It is a reckoning. Strike out! Nothing can stop us! Warriors! Move now!
Move you to the sides of the army.
Grudge thrower!
So we can...
Joey! Attack!
The idea being to...
We demand blood!
because I don't wanna shoot my own units. That's the thing.
Warriors! Fight!
Okay, well, they came back into the range, so let's get rid of them. Duel of the Lords. Well, mine is winning, like, quite handily. This is probably because this is on easy difficulty, but generally just, you know, a thing. Miners are taking a lot of damage. Not sure I like the miners as far as the... oh, you can help out the miners and shoot at this unit from the side. Okay. In general, I haven't really figured a good use for the miners in these like couple battles I did prior to starting to record this. Like I said, technical difficulties. Anyways. Okay, so dwarves don't. I kind of like the casualty replenishment the dog elves had access to, but dwarves get other things. +4 leadership for 5 turns, or money and lose casualty replenishment. I think we're gonna take money right now, because we wanna be able to.
Move the front! Throne bearers! Let's march!
Alright, that's 15. Oh, gleaming pennant. Constant +4 leadership. Okay. And take this settlement, which means we need some units. And you have a level up, which is to say this is the first thing. This is very likely seems to be the first thing to take on every lord. Because being able to move farther is such a big thing. Alright, now here, let's have a look quickly. I could get gem mineshaft for money. I think I wanna do this though, because casualty replenishment rate is something the dwarves don't have, apparently. Technology-wise, I think we're taking this to try and lower recruitment costs on warriors, because those are something we have access to right now.
Retake the realms!
Speaking of that, let's recruit some warriors. Gunsmith Forge and Armory. Right, let's get some dwarf warriors. Get me a front line to stand in front of all of these archers and stuff. Do I want to upgrade this? Public order +2. That would actually increase my growth as well. Yes, we're gonna upgrade that. It will increase my growth as well, which is good. I should have checked if I would be able to get non-aggression packs with all of the dwarves. I don't want to do the military alliance thing this time around, because creeping death, Wallen Clan Varric. All right, yes, there are the things here. So can I get like non-aggression packs with all of the dwarves?
On this fine day, I suppose.
Right. So apparently I start with military access with those and a non-aggression pact with Reichland, which is fine. I mean, that is entirely fine. Let's see if we can just.
Come, kin. Let us feast and drink. I agree.
No, very good. Now we don't. Now we have some friendlies who definitely won't do anything to us. Oh, hello. You're going to come and raid my. Oh right, you're using the underway to jump over places. Right. Now I understand that. Okay, I can't afford to attack this right now. I need to make sure we don't lose our capital here. Well, that is a big stack of things. Nasty Skulkers. Okay, I like that name. Fine, so we get this upgrade and we can recruit ourselves some quarrelers to help our warfare. That seems reasonable.
One rug.
Do I recruit some more dwarf warriors? Right now I can't really recruit much of anything else, and I don't see the point in miners. Okay, they have armor piercing, that might be the thing, but other than the fact that they are cheaper. But other than the fact that they are cheaper, I don't really see the point in recruiting them right now. Maybe I can figure out a good reason some other yeah. Thank you very much for that reminder. I realized that as well. Okay. Wait, he ran away.
Grimnir's axe thirsts.
Right. Well, I do not have somebody to scout that way to figure out where the heck he went. So I'm just gonna take this then. I appreciate the offer, but I'm just gonna play and figure it out slowly but surely. This is very likely just I mean, this is an auto-resolve battle, but I think I might just manually fight it just to figure out how the dwarves operate in general. So yeah, I really appreciate the offer for help and all of that. So thanks for that. But well, slowly learning the game. Gotta learn by doing. That's how it typically go. Alright, so the whole battle thing.
Dwarf warriors!
So let me guess that
Valaya, bless our aim! For mountain
let's
and
leave you
home!
folks out. Let's just make a right. Yes, that was the reason to get miners. They have advanced deployment. I could technically put them somewhere in the forest and let them come in from there.
Miners!
Although I am not sure that is a good idea
Dwarf
overall.
warriors!
Purely for the fact that, well, they are kind of isolated and they are kind of dwarves, so which means to say that they are really bloody slow anyway. Nope, this is not my first Total War. This is my first Total War in like 10 years or something. However, I've played enough real-time strategy games to have at least a grasp of the battle stuff. Okay, now let's find out if my Alright, so they are taking a defensive position, making me walk up to them, which is fine.
For the ancestors!
Let's walk everybody forward just a little, including the catapults, and then we will let the catapults do their thing. Okay, I mean, if you wanna do this, that's fine. So what do we have? Archers for the most part. Some goblin archers and lots of junk melee. Yeah, I know I can do this. My problem with that is how it actually functions as a system, which is to say that it does this grouping to the side instead of just keeping the units where they were, which makes it a little that little bit harder to do. Let's just put it this way: I am used to control groups in like StarCraft 2, not in this sort of a environment. Also, I would argue this game does not have enough units in a battle to really worry about it. Maybe sometime maybe much later in the game when you have like multiple armies going at once. Yeah, I can see that then.
For the ancestor gods!
Let's get on top of this hill while we can. And you can start shooting at that. Let's see if my prediction is correct, that shooting at the front unit means that it mostly hits the unit behind.
Hammerers!
That seems to be the case. Right.
Move! Miners! Move!
Ah, okay. I mean, I understand. I understand. Everybody's gonna have a different preference when it comes to all of this stuff. Let's see if we can get a duel of the lords and have the lords deal with this nonsense. You guys should be able to take that out. I mean, I am right now. I am playing this on the on easy difficulty simply because I have no idea of the campaign mechanics or anything of the sort. So there is that.
Swing the axe! Swing the axe! Or not!
All right. After all, basically what I'm gonna try and do is like play this for like 30-40 turns and just figure out like how do the dwarves work, how do all the rest of this stuff work. Most of all, another thing I wanna really know is like how do I use archers in such a fashion to ensure that I don't shoot my own troops. Like, how much of this is friendly fire here? That is the question mark. Stop chasing those. He's not gonna actually achieve anything.
Pay back every grudge!
Well, I mean,
Warriors!
not from my point of view, there is never ever any, you know, anything wrong playing games at the difficulty level you find comfortable to play them by. So,
Ready to strike?
definitely, it doesn't matter to me if
Blow
let's do
through!
a rear charge on that. Well, I appreciate the help anyway. I appreciate the tips and help.
Let the vengeance begin!
Alright, so
The clans unite!
this is something I need to keep in mind I would need to keep in mind for much later, in the sense that if I leave these guys hanging around behind
Well done!
doing nothing, they're gonna die to some kind of flanking unit.
Dwarf warriors! Will do!
Well, I started, like, this is my second test campaign like this. Like, I did 40 turns with Hellebron first. So, I did that first because of, like, my preference when it comes to Warhammer Fantasy. I'm much more of the evil races kind of a person. Like, I really enjoy them a lot more. But I figure, let's play something very different, which is to say, let's play dwarves. I have no idea what I'm gonna do after this as a next one. No idea. Probably could be orcs, since I'm fighting orcs. Might be orcs. Another interesting possibility is to after this to do one of those horde races, like Chaos or Beastmen. Okay. So. Yeah, let's just occupy this. There is that. That's a little bit more money. Ambush at Thundering Falls. Wait, how does this work? Select the lord.
Retake the realms!
Currently garrison is settled. Oh, okay. So I need to move out of the settlement to be able to do this. And this is, I assume this is an underground battle. Tabletop, I just got back to Warhammer 40k, like last year, slowly. I used to play Warhammer 40k in tournaments like 10-15 years ago, a lot. I never played Warhammer Fantasy though, on tabletop that is. So, alright, let's get a little bit bigger army before I dive into that. That is probably a decent idea. This finishes in one turn, then we can do this upgrade, hopefully, and get ourselves some crossbowmen. Oh yeah, the quest thing. This. This is just going to be, yeah, reinforcements expected. This is Goblin Wolf Rider. Ooh, Doom Diver catapults. Fun. What the heck is a guided projectile? Can home in on its target. Alright. I mean, it is a goblin strapped to a glider, so I guess that explains that.
Ready?
Now. Upgrade-wise, I am thinking something like this. Is where I want to be heading. None of these seem all that useful right now. I mean, this could be all in the long run. I'm more thinking of where was the one which gives this. Since we are basically just fighting orcs right now, this might be the thing to take early. Vigor loss reduction minus 50%. That seems kind of useful as well because we have to walk everywhere. Damn stunties with short legs. I'm gonna take that though. Make my melee better. Okay. Let's before I start diving into the other stuff, let us get ourselves some crossbows and whatnot. Oh. Grimgore. Well then. So this is now owned by Grimgore. Well, I'm not at war with Grimgore yet. Well, that will be very different thing. I might want to get this. Yeah, I do need money. I do want money. Most of all, this upgrade needs to happen right now. And yeah, let's get the gem shaft so we get money. And trinket maker. Dwarf beer resource? Oh right, this is all just purely going to give me money from trade, which I don't have trade agreements with anybody yet, I don't think. I mean, this would get me access to ball throwers if I went there. That would eat most of my current monetary resources. Yeah, let's do that. Let's figure out how those work. Do I? Oh, you're right. You're right. I do have a trade agreement with these guys. Well, that would certainly help then. Which is to say, I can't get trade agreement with anybody else yet because everybody else is way too far. And I am at war with like all the orcs in the world. Well. Yeah, well. Fine. It's fine to fight the rest of the world, all the orcs in the world. Alright. We're gonna wait a little here to get those upgrades. And this is actually really good timing then to get this first, and then this one. Because it will time almost exactly with that. Alright. Okay. Okay. That explains a whole lot.
Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts.
So 13 units stack with most of it being entire just silly front line. Right, I'm gonna wait for these upgrades and then see about recruiting some sort of a range, like serious range unit, and then we are gonna go and possibly capture this and do this thing. So we're gonna get a runesmith and some sort of a dragon helm. Well, 25% fire resistance seems reasonable if we come across a dragon. Suppose there is that. Alright, now, the one thing I need to figure out is how feasible is it to blitz in this game? How fast should you be taking territory? Especially on high, once I crank this to higher difficulty. I have no idea.
Onward!
I'm a little worried that something from here is gonna come over and just smack Kara's a character while I am sitting on this little town here. There is very much a possibility. Now, do I wait one more turn to get the recruitment cost reduction for these guys? That is probably a wise idea. Could upgrade this for a growth increase. That is a... Yeah, let's do that while we wait for one turn still. Yeah. Yes, I noticed the upgrade, and also it's kind of curious to me from the point of view that... Oh, who wants to talk? Defensive alliance. You know what? No, never mind. I don't care about defensive alliances right now. Just don't want you folks to because I don't want to get dragged into their wars. I want to fight my own wars against all the damn orcs in the world. This is a sort of interesting from the point of view of like, is this actually worth upgrading? Well, when I look at it from the monetary point of view, alright, let's do a little math here. What was the... Okay, that's it was 1,000 cost, right?
The High King acts.
Yeah, 1,000 cost. I'm making 1,700 right now, but that's after these buildings have been upgraded. So the difference is 7. The difference is 7, which means it pays itself off pretty dang slowly. So overall, I think what I am better off is having the tier 1 growth building in every town here, and then worrying about upgrading them after. Because 3 of these is 45, and then jumping into the second tier, a triple of them is only plus 21. '45 to 21, that's 24 difference right there. I mean, yes, I understand what you're saying, that you know, upgrade everything, but from just purely thinking on it, depending how fast I want to blitz, depending on how far, if I want to just sit on these couple selms, then for sure. If I wanted to try and take this very quickly here, getting that over there as well is probably a better course of action, and saving a little bit of money to ensure upgrades on the things that happen. Okay, well, that's something to figure out later on as well. Not right now. Right. I think we're gonna take missile strength increase. Cool. Let's take missile strength increase. Let's recruit some crazies. Recruit some ball throwers. Do I need more than one? Probably. And some quarrelers. Okay, yeah, global recruitment cost is just insane. Okay. Who wants to? You want me to upgrade this? Now the question here is, because of the growth being what it is, Upgrading this might not... Well, it gives me +2 growth. That's what I get, basically what I get for 1600. And I get a little bit bigger garrison and I get this slot here. Is there a reason to unlock that slot? I could move my sparring chamber to this place. So I can demolish it from here and put something else in its place. Alright, that seems a possibility. Also, this is in a location where I don't necessarily need walls on it right now. So upgrading it to tier 3 might not be the thing to do. Instead, getting this to tier 3 might be the thing to do. Yeah, because that is a jump of +10 growth right there. That gives me more growth than upgrading this thing to tier 2. Although the casualty replenishment rate, I absolutely get that. That is amazing. Because apparently there is none of that in the research tree. Interesting. Interesting.